Under the midnight moonlight in Diriyah, Saudi Arabia, Tommy Fury outgunned the spirited, yet ultimately naive Jake Paul. Over 8 rounds in front of a subdued crowd, Fury secured a split decision victory that underlined the novice skill sets of both men. Referee Hector Afu struggled to maintain a clean fight, deducting points from Paul for shots to the back of the head and Fury for persistent holding. While both men regularly looked to clinch, Afu rarely allowed either fighter to work on the inside. This resulted in an ugly, stop-start affair that made it difficult for Fury or Paul to stamp their mark on the rounds. Fury's front foot aggression during the opening rounds created issues for the American social media star. Paul's slick head movement had been enough to overcome the single-strike offense from Tyrone Woodley and Anderson Silva. Fury's double and triple jabs, however, forced his opponent to tuck behind a high guard and unable to unleash his powerful overhand right. As Paul struggled to time his counters, Fury's volume and activity steadily built a lead on the scorecards. By the end of the third round, Paul enjoyed his greatest success with a counter left hook, a shot that continued to find the mark in the later rounds. Fury's over-reliance on his powerful right hand was highlighted in last week's broadcast, and it once again returned as a thorn in his side on Sunday. Dropping his right hand and keeping it cocked by his side allowed Paul to slip inside of Fury's extended lead hand and unleash his sharp counter. Unfortunately for the YouTuber, he was unable to keep up with the pace of the contest. Although a stiff jab saw Fury hit the canvas in the final round, it largely stemmed from Fury's overzealous lunge rather than any meaningful damage. Even after conceding a 10-8 round to close the show, Fury had banked enough rounds on 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards to deliver on the biggest night of his fledgling career. Paul's rematch clause looked set to be triggered after the Ohio native questioned the judges' decisions during his post-fight interview. The pair are well-matched dance partners inside and outside of the ring, with the draw of another payday suggesting we will see Fury and Paul once again, sooner rather than later.